portables was the cheapest,
Yeah.
and then Sokoviax bought them out, and then they honored their agreement, and then we've just been using them ever since, and,
Yeah,
you know,
there's
they've been really well.
yeah, they're the cheapest ones that I've found.
They're
That
hard to
budget
beat.
portable was really
They're hard to
expensive.
beat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, they were always clean when I went over there and checked them, you know.
yeah, and if you had any kind of complaint, if you needed to have something done, I mean, they were like, right now.
Right at Johnny on the spot.
well, Johnny on the spot doesn't answer their phone.
Well, I
They
don't mean
have
that
a
way.
voicemail.
No, I
They
mean,
don't
but, you
have
know,
an
for
answer
cleaning things up,
machine.
they were really good.
Yeah, so, yeah, budget portable was, for the handicap, was $3.99. Yep.
Wow,
And they all have a 28-day billing cycle.
yeah.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I said that this one can't be rejected. Okay. Roll call. Order.
Where's the agenda? Or I mean, the minutes?
Should,
Minutes.
Oh,
should be there.
no, I don't think Sam got his.
Alright, Don,
Here.
Todd,
Here.
Janice,
Here,
Doris,
Here.
Sam here, Lila,
Here.
and Cheryl.
Here.
Over.
Okay. We'll go over the minutes, see if there's anything that needs to be fixed. I need a copy.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you.
Make a motion to accept as written.
I think we need a correction.
We do?
Should the budget be as of December 31st, 2024?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
So we want,
Okay, so we have a motion to accept with one correction. Do I have a second?
Second.
1 second. Okay. Liaison report. Do we have any? All in favor, sorry, all in favor.
aye.
aye.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, liaison report. Do you have anything?
Oh, sorry. We do have, everybody should have the copies of the electrical. You want to discuss that here or wait till later?
We'll wait for the business part of it.
Okay.
Is there anything that was brought up that we need to do for, because I've gotten told that there was questions about the smoke posts and the doggy waste stations.
Well, the smoke posts, they were recommending that instead of getting 2 of the cheaper plastic ones, that we look into, I guess it's cement one, that is more durable, because they were thinking that the plastic ones, people are just gonna break or take or whatever. So, and then the doggy one was, they like the main post one that you picked out.
Yeah,
But the small plastic baggy ones that we was gonna do down through the trail, they felt we should reconsider that because they're never gonna last and people are just gonna steal them.
okay. So, and I know like the budget was also a concern of how much it was gonna cost and everything. So I did a little bit more going around everything to make sure that we had it. If you slide all the way down to, right there, nope, cut it. So if we get those ones, those are the ones that we talked about originally. They have the keys and it's $177, $176.
That's the one they like for the main
Yeah.
one, right when you first come in.
If we do 2 of them, it'll still cost us the same as that one that we had originally. I didn't even have that with me. I think I left it at the house. It'll cost us about the same that we had talked about. So the doggy way station, if we do that one at both of them at
You'll be talking one at the beginning and then one down where that bench is back there?
either in the bench or we were talking one at the main one and then one where the porta john is. Where the porta john is, so it's either, they can take either trail. It's 179, I think that's what it was. So yeah, what? Well, it's not gonna be $133 because
No, that's for 2 of them.
for 2 of them. But is that what the tax exempt in it and everything?
Yep,
Okay.
$20.
So it's it's 333. And then if you go to the other one that was underneath of it on the list. I want shopping, can you tell? For the smoke one, this one is, it's steel for $72. It does not come with the sign like we had originally, so we could buy the sign. We have a couple of posts at the house for the horseshoe pits that we could use as where to post the signs. So $72 if we get 2 of them, and then the 2 signs that were underneath of them.
Yeah, the metal ones would work because that was one of their main concerns is after you get cigarette butts in there, if it's not emptied, there's been reports, I guess, of them catching on fire and melting.
Yeah.
So
So if we do that, yeah, 2 of them. So we have designated areas. It's $521. We had, before taxes is $527, and then after taxes, which is $562, but she's already put the exempt in there, right?
Yep.
So it's $501.
did you get the paper back of, because one of these with the
Yeah, one of
expensive
them it's sitting at the house from Devon.
because they did approve up to,
They approved up to $555.
right, so are these changes gonna fall into
Yes,
that?
yeah, it's gonna be $501.18.
There you go.
I did it.
Get much better than that.
So it covers everybody's thing, to do the 2 things that don't have little doggy bags on them. There's the metal ones to change it, and then the designated signs. So is everybody okay with the new changes? Does anybody have an objection to it? Like,
I think that falls in line perfectly with what
yeah.
the planning commission was recommending, so.
Yeah, as soon as I got told it and everything, I tried to figure it out so that we could come here and we can fix it and order it. Sarah would be so lovely to order them for us at any time. I don't care when you order them. But yeah, it's $501. There are 2 big, huge black railroad tied posts at our house that we can use for the designated sign on it. And then we can get those ordered. We can put those done during park cleanup day, and we'll be all set. And there's part of our budget. I also know, we'll talk about that one in a minute. Okay, so that was, I know, one of the things that the planning commission wanted us to talk about.
And then the trustee one too, they approved the purchasing of that other
Yeah.
board that's over there in the garage.
Okay, so they did approve to purchase the
Yeah.
other sign?
Yes.
So that sign's going up, and I know you talked to the supervisor about putting it up, right? Both
Yeah,
The both signs, okay. That's
I
pretty
put them
good.
all together.
Okay. Are they really, really big? Like, are they like halfway decent size?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
they're heavy.
We went over there the other day and the one that is sitting there right now has fallen apart. Like,
Yeah, top's half blown
Yeah.
off.
okay, so if there's nothing else for planning commission, right? We're all good with that one? Sam, there was nothing from you about planning commission?
No.
Everything? Okay. So the budget. I did not put it on here this time because, like I said, my life has been very hectic. So our park budget is and they keep changing it on me and I can never figure it out. Okay, so it is $43,078.16. That's how much we have left. We have spent from the beginning of our fiscal year to January, $6,921. Then we just spent another $501, so we were at I think I was gonna have to do all this math right now. We're left with $42,576.98 for the rest of our budget until July. Yes, till July. Okay. With that number, I do know we have to save some of it for when they purchase or cement the parking lot for the township hall, they're gonna cement ours in. So we have some wiggle room left, but not a lot. Which brings us to the business part of it, which is the purchases. We did the posts and everything, so that is done. The electrical bids for the pavilion.
I think everybody's got a copy,
I think so.
correct? The Cooper one was the one, he just said, we're done this one last week. The other one, DNC Electric, is a new company. Lives on Washburn Road that has started up. He does have a master's degree in electrician. Talking to Cooper about it, because we were worried whether we needed to run a separate line or not. And he said that what we have there will be plenty, and what he recommended a switch so that we could run separately if we wanted to. So that's also included here. Cooper price came up to $1,965. DC Electric, $1,170.
So with the DC Electric, would he be doing the same, I know like I was out here for the Cooper one.
Yep.
Is he gonna do the same thing, run it with the poles that we already have existing out there?
Yes.
And then probably a switch to?
The only thing I did mention to him was a switch, but that's not.
Yeah. And if anything, we have the timer that's already in there.
Right, that's what we figured we'd run it off of,
Yeah,
was the timer that's there.
Yeah.
But with the switch, we could run separately. So,
I'm fine with, if everyone, what does everyone think about using a switch or using the timer that's out there? Because Cooper said it's, if we have the timer running for like the plugs, because that's what they're on right now is for the plugs, we could turn the light switches on and leave them. But we wouldn't be using the plugs. We would be using the lights and the plugs at the same time if we need to. But how does everyone do it?
I'd put them on the timer,
Put them on the timer.
because then you won't have anybody there after hours, you know, what I mean, if the lights are on, they're gonna hang out.
Well, that's what they were saying is, with the switch, we could have lights off and they could still use the plugs, which is on a timer. And then if there's gonna be an event or something, we just turn the switch on and they also will run on the same timer as the plugs then.
Yeah.
So is everyone okay with just using them as the timer so that the plugs and the lights are on at the same time and off at the same time?
Yeah.
Everyone okay with that? Okay. So our decision, do we send DC's electric do we recommend that we do DC electric, but we'll send both of them to everybody, but we recommend that we do DC electric?
They're both local guys.
Yeah, they're both local, so how does everyone feel?
Well, was DC using the switch too, the same?
No, he was using our timer.
He's using our.
He's gonna wire it the same way
Okay.
into the plugs and everything, using the same current.
Okay.
The only thing that would be just adding a light switch on it, which wouldn't be maybe $20, $30 with that.
Okay.
How does everyone feel? Is that what everyone is okay with? I will send both of them, but recommend DC electric. Do I have a
I'd make a motion for that.
motion?
Second.
Okay, so Ms. Taylor seconds it.
That's all right.
So I gotta do the detailed budget report thing, but it,
As long as it gets done.
if I can get my life together today. All right, motion made. Tom, are you making the motion, or how do you make
Yes,
the motion?
yes.
Todd made a motion. Cheryl, second. Whoever.
Somebody did.
Some,
One of the ladies up here did.
yeah, one of the ladies beat me.
Okay, motion by Todd to send both, but recommend DC electric.
Right.
Okay, send both. Don't do this now, we're never gonna get it done.
So while she's doing this, is there any further discussion on the motion? No?
We got Bob.
Rob,
Just a quick thought here. You definitely need a switch on your lights.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. You're gonna be, in my opinion. Summertime, it's daylight,
Right.
okay? Now you could have activities over there, you could have things going, they're gonna need the plugs.
Yeah.
If you have them lights on all the time, that's just running your meter up. You don't need them on. So you put the switch after that, and if you let it get dark, it's there.
Yeah.
And if your event could be all done by the time the sun goes down or shortly after, otherwise your lights would be sitting there running the minute you turn the switch on for your receptacles. So,
Right. Yeah, we will definitely have a switch there.
yeah, well, just saying that's to me, that's, no sense running something you don't have to run,
Right, exactly.
especially if you're running 6 or 10 or, ain't like it's 1 or
Right,
something.
and the only time we'd really be using the light is if there's a function there.
Yeah.
If we're having an event of some kind, like the Halloween thing, or, I don't know, if somebody leases the pavilion for a event, I don't know, we'd probably use it for that, but
You have workman's comp and you have all that stuff from this other company? You have
Yes.
a proof of insurance that they're,
well, I didn't get proof of insurance, but
well, whatever.
yeah, we'll definitely double check
That goes
that.
with your, that goes once the bids,
Yeah,
just as long as they got it.
Okay, so I have motion by Todd Amer to send both bids with the recommendation to have DC Electric do the work for $1,170, second by Lila Faber. Too good for both of you? Okay. Let's do a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, so 7. Yes. 2, 5. Okay, then we have porta-johns.
Okay. You got the email from the one?
I did.
Okay. Not recommending this 1, 2, 3 toilet.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
because they are, it says they're out of Maryland. I don't know who's answering their phones, but her English was, really had a hard time understanding her. Budget toilet, very expensive. This RB set, city sewer cleaners. Their handicap is $220 for 28-day billing cycle. They don't have like a yearly price, it's just
Yeah.
$220 a month. They clean it once a week. If you need it cleaned, like after an event or something, it's $30.
Okay.
So.
And
And I
then,
did ask because Deb asked me to ask about a vaulted toilet.
Yeah.
Did not know what it was. I didn't. She told me here, it's you put in like a tank.
yeah,
yeah,
yes.
I think that'd be a little, I don't think we need that.
Well, it's the one that's out on 15th Park,
Right.
or the sidewalk, that's what that is. It's
Okay.
46 to.
46 has it too,
Yeah.
yeah,
If they don't do that, that would be on
Okay.
us.
yeah.
So I don't think we need to go that route unless somebody else thinks we do, but I'm recommending this RB.
I mean, I think we stick with that one for
Yeah,
now, but I think
I
we
think
need to
so.
get prices and everything on the vaulted one, because I think
Yeah.
ultimately that's where we probably want the park to move toward,
Maybe.
more of a permanent situation.
Right.
Well, I know the one that I got, the email from her today, and I don't know exactly where she's from. Oh, National Site Services. Their handicap toilet is 28 days, it's
Yeah.
$3.99.
Yeah.
They winterize theirs, so they have a price for year round.
Well, $3.99 plus, I think the $40 winterization.
Yeah,
fee.
$40 winterization fee.
Yeah.
So theirs, when I did it,
I think if we decide to keep it year round, we may want to go with these people. Unless I didn't ask her about winterization on this one. They probably do it too.
They do.
the one that I got to do the 6 months, just plain out from
Yeah.
April to October, is $2,394.
Okay.
Then you have the winterization charge would be the $40 over that
Yeah.
too. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to do the one? Do we want to wait to see if they will winterize it and the price for winterizing it?
Well, I could call them back tomorrow, but I think probably do have winterization.
Okay.
Because I think I would stick with these people.
Or we just stick with them? Is everyone okay with that? How we feel? Everyone okay with it? Okay, so, what?
What does winterization like?
They put
They
something.
put the chemicals in it, so like when
So
you
will
do,
people still be able to get inside of it?
yes.
Yeah.
It's so
You
that,
might want to ask Mr. Faber's opinion of this because he has had to clean that up multiple times from people abusing it. Will they still clean it up once a week during the winter time?
but we could ask.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Mr. Faber,
Well,
how
yeah,
would
if
you
you get it year
feel
round, it's gonna be.
about
Well,
having,
Clean it, I mean,
yeah,
I know they charge you every time you clean it. I've cleaned it a couple times and I was told not to do it no more, so I quit doing it.
and we'll just have to call it. And now that the cameras are there, hopefully that, I said hopefully, hopefully we'll eliminate some of it, cause that camera is right there.
Some darn squirrels.
Unless they come up with crap all over them, you know what I mean? It's gonna be,
And I mean, like, there's like 3 cameras right there next to that for you, John. So do we wanna hold off on it, see if they will winterize it, if they do it, how much they clean it? Or do we just wanna do it and then,
Well, the extra cleaning would be like if we call them to come out
Yeah.
and everything, and that's $30.
$30,
Yeah.
yep, that's what it was before,
Yeah.
too. Okay,
well, they had
so,
that other one taken out in November, wasn't it?
yes, November 1st is the first time it is taken out and it is
Yeah.
done. That's what we have to ultimately decide
Yeah.
right now, if we winterize it because we want the park open all year round, or we just do it from,
Well, there's people still taking their dogs out there. I mean,
Yeah.
they walk them every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and like if it's not so bad, they can still use the playground equipment.
I've seen the tree service that's working, they often take their breaks over there because,
Mhm.
you know, there's a bathroom there if they need
Yeah.
it.
Right. Okay, so,
So I'll call tomorrow on the winterization. I mean, I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
I think probably they all do.
okay. We also have to send, that's the other thing, do we want to hold off on it? Or we just send it to the board, because we have to send that also to the board, that we recommend this company to pay. Do we hold off for the winterization, because we know that they're gonna
Okay,
ask for
put
that?
that in like May 1st, is that when you want to put in anyway? or-
We could submit it like what they did with the sign, you know, recommended up to this amount. So we
Yeah.
just add an extra 100 in there for winterizing and, I mean, it would be a general price, but at least
Yeah.
it'll be quicker getting in front of the board.
We can do that. Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I just need a motion.
I'll make a motion to recommend RB city sewer cleaners.
Can I have all the things that,
I'll second your motion.
okay. 'Cause-
So,
Yeah, thank you.
And we're gonna need all of that stuff in there so that we can do it. So-
They do winterize them, because they winterize them northwest,
I would assume.
all winter.
Okay, so it's price cost of $220 a month, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's for the handicap. The regular one was a little bit cheaper, but we want a handicap. Yeah.
your blanket got tore up.
Okay, so I have motion by Cheryl Kuzma to send recommendation for R&B,
Yeah, I can't pronounce it anyway. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
city sewer cleaners for handicap porta john with monthly cost of $220 and an extra cleaning of $30 with with the additional cost to have winterized, second by Tom. Is that okay with the two of you?
That is okay with me.
I just have to spell winterize because.
So I'm gonna pick up toilet paper in the park.
Okay, let's do a vote. Is there any discussion of it? Everyone okay with it? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, passes. Okay,
Next one.
yeah,
Bob and I went over and measured that sled hill. It's 90 feet long, 60 feet wide, 26 feet tall. In order to fill that out more, there's no way you could fill it out anymore going off the back of it because it would go into the woods. So it would be a retaining wall to keep that from washing out, and then dirt fill around the other three sides that the kids would be able to sled on. A member of the planning commission said instead of a retaining wall, maybe use railroad ties as steps going up. We haven't got any official prices yet, but it's something we are looking into in order to solve the issue that we have there. Mr. Favor was nice enough to put out some signs making people aware of that it's dangerous off the backside, which we appreciate. So I'm not sure where everybody's at as far as, what do you think? Retaining wall, railroad ties? The dirt that's there, the two piles of it, we can use, that's not gonna be enough, but right now, being winter, that's for solid, you're not gonna move that stuff right now. So this would be something I would say would have to wait till spring at least.
yeah. I did not make the call around to get those. I'm glad you measured so that I could ask them about it. I will, before our next meeting, do that. It's on my to-do list. To do, and if we get a snow day,
I just think that 4-foot retaining wall off the back, just to keep that from washing out, would be sufficient. I mean, if you do the railroad ties as steps going up, that would do it too, but that's a lot more,
that's gonna be a lot more cost.
yeah, a lot more cost involved with that.
Okay.
And then you're wanting people to go up the backside where it's steep, you know?
Okay, so what
I
does everyone
have,
feel about it?
I have telephone poles out back.
You have
Would
telephone
you
poles?
use that
We
for steps? I mean, they're round, but they're big.
They're round and
treated.
big. We could split them.
Well, they could be cut, I mean,
Yeah,
they're really
cut,
not, they'd have
yeah.
to be cut.
I mean, you could use them for either. You could also use them for a retaining wall also.
Okay, so what I call is make bids. Do we want to ask them to put in a retaining wall? Or do we want to make our own retaining wall? Like with Cheryl?
Bob, you built that. Is that worth saving all the stumps that it's gonna rot? Keep sinking and sinking.
There'll be
It's
some
gonna be worth
sinking, but it's
saving.
not gonna sink that much. You get enough dirt on it. It just needs more dirt. But out the back, you're right close into the woods. And, you can't put much more dirt there because it'll block your trail into the woods, one of their trails they use, but it's like anything else, that's a huge hole. You can take it all out, but what are you gonna do with it when you take it out?
It's probably gonna cost as much, if not more, to
There's
take all
over-
of that out than it
There's
would be
over
to fix it.
2,000 stumps in that hole.
Yeah, just level it out.
That's what.
Okay, but when you level it out, how are you not gonna, now you're gonna have an area that's, in order to level that out means you gotta spread it out. Cause it's already condensed in a small hole. Now you gotta dig a bigger hole, put the stumps in, now you're gonna have a whole area that could theoretically have some shrinkage on it. But you're better off to leave it the way it is and try and contain it, I think. Just because the cost factor is gonna be tremendous. You only have one way in and out there to work on that. And that's through the park, around behind the building. It's the only way to get trucks in. Can't get them in the other way. Can't come through the playground. Can't come around the other side of the hall where the septic's gonna be. But I'm just saying there's nothing when you deal with water or fill is forever solid. But they really, I think retaining walls and some good dirt will last a long time. And it's like your playground dirt. You have to put a little sand in it every once in a while for erosion or a little movement. And that's all you would really have to do there, especially if you can contain it with a wall. And so it doesn't wash away. And that's what you've had over there. You guys had a lot of it wash away and settle. That's over a 40-foot hole. People really realize that's as tall as telephone poles. That's how deep that hole is.
There's not enough to fill it in, is that what
No,
you're saying?
you don't have enough. What the problem is all the stumps. You'd have to take them stumps, take them out. That's the key. And then what do you do when you take them out? They're underwater, they're wet. You can haul them away. You bet you can. That's your only option.
That's what I mean, it probably costs more to take the hill down and clean it up than it would be to fix it.
It was the most efficient for what you had. Cause you guys had prices of, just to take down the trees is over 20 grand. Not to count any of the stumps. Even removing from site and moving them out of the ground even. But it's like, you can put a whole driveway in, you put good stone in it, you can't run on it every single day, every day without getting some trenches and it's a maintenance issue, a little bit.
That's what the issue would be as far as doing the hill, keeping it, fixing it, is the ground cover in order to be able to, have something in there that's gonna be able to contain the
The wall
dirt.
will
but
contain
these-
the back. And the sides aren't gonna be that bad because they got a lot of dirt off the sides. It's that back side.
Right.
It's the back side and a little bit to the south side, which was never finished either. And I think you won't have any problem, especially if you do a retaining wall in the back. I don't know. It's gonna be a little maintenance. It's no different in your parking lot. You gotta put stone in and you gotta grade it and you just can't use it every day without. I'd love never to buy tires on my vehicle or put gas in it.
So, do we use the retaining, everyone okay with doing the retaining wall if it's gonna cost us?
So in the long run, it'd be cheaper, just put the retaining wall in.
And then try to
Just do the
fix
maintenance.
It would be,
Yeah.
if you properly build a retaining wall. I have a bunch of railroad ties and telephone poles and stuff, but you could theoretically, even with the poles, you'll have a structure that you could make a set of steps to go up it.
Yeah.
But I'm not so sure that's the thing you want, because now you got steps, you're taking everybody back there, they're gonna be slipping on it.
Jumping off of it.
They have a chance of slipping on the steps
Yeah.
much more. I think just your retaining wall and stay off it and use the other three sides.
The kids are, you can't trust kids from not trying to jump off the back of it.
That's one thing but you could put some dirt up against the retaining wall
Okay.
there to buffer a little bit of it. You wouldn't need to you wouldn't want to go 26 feet of dirt to the
Right.
top, but you could put some retaining, something that if somebody does fall off or jump off, I mean,
The retaining wall itself.
you got a 6-inch step out here, you could fall and break an ankle.
I
Right.
don't know, we're talking about kids that,
Yeah.
But retaining wall, I'm thinking all it would have to be is like 4 foot tall. I mean, you're not going up the whole back side
I'm not
of
going
it.
the whole back, you're gonna need to go about 8 feet.
Yeah,
We have to go.
You're gonna need to go about 8 feet.
Especially with the way the rules are, would have to do 8 feet.
8 feet wall, now you are talking about some safety issues.
Right.
But you take dirt and you put up against that, now you got the buffer against that.
I do know that we have to do the sides, cause you can see the trees.
You sure can, yeah, you sure can. But you taper that in with the dirt. I don't think we need to leave a vertical 8-foot wall. You have to put the wall in to hold everything, but then put some dirt, you've got room for some
Okay, I see
dirt
what
on the
you're
back. Some
Yeah.
dirt up against it, get 6 feet or something up there, 5.5 feet, something so you got a nice little grade, something that'll grow, that'll hold, and kids can, I don't know, kids are kids and
Kids will play on anything.
that they go play in the street if you don't watch them.
That's
You
right.
can't prevent everything.
Alright,
That's where we play
so
ball in the city.
do we still want to do the bids to get the dirt, on the dirt, to finish it, right? We have to finish it, cause it's only it's step one.
Right.
So we have to do the bids to get it finished the rest of the way. If Cheryl's willing to donate telephone poles, we can use her make that as a retaining wall.
Yeah.
If we have help to make it, as long as everyone's help to make it. Okay, so I will do bids to to finish it, and then I'll bring that next week.
Can you-
Next meeting.
Send one to us also?
I'll call. I'll do it right. I'll call and talk to and get a quote.
Alright.
I'll do it right.
You
So
don't want me to bid it, so I'm fine with that. I've been very obvious, but I'm okay with that.
no, I said
I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna call. I
I'm
will
okay
call
with it.
and have you bid
I'm
on it.
okay with it. I know what's happening behind the scenes.
Hey, you know what happened behind this one,
I was just gonna ask you, if you were to plant grass on that retaining wall, wouldn't that hold some of the dirt in?
Well,
You don't
you,
know
Yeah.
That's the thing,
it.
yeah.
There's been a weed whacker.
it's no different than, I was over in Carroll and looked at the one they had over there, the whole back of that one's steep as can be. But somebody is weed whacking it, somebody is doing something,
Yeah.
and
There is ground cover though you can put on them that is only gonna get so high and it spreads and thickens itself. They actually got a grass,
It's
the
fescue.
name of it.
they got fescue and they got,
Yeah, it gets to be like 3 inches tall and then the top of it breaks off,
and
Yeah,
it
that's what I was gonna
spreads.
say, I've seen where it's
Yeah,
like this and they put something on there that,
It takes about 3 years for it to really grow out. They use that on oil fields and stuff all over when they reclaim them. In about 3 years, it's almost a mat.
yeah, we'd have to look at it, because to try and maintain a hill, making it bigger than what we're doing now, and it'd be a nightmare without the right ground cover.
Okay. So I will call, have bids for next meeting. Fingers still crossed that I don't have to school tomorrow. Can tell me
Weather,
I've got-
the weather is
Yeah.
right.
I know,
I'm with ya.
I just got an email about, we're supposed to have film and they can't make it because of the snow, so. fingers crossed.
Just start now.
I will do it if you are okay letting us have your telephone poles.
I want them out of there.
Okay. Okay
It
then.
sounds like she wants to.
So when we can do that,
Father walls.
we'll have a day and we'll make
Yeah.
retaining walls. Okay, our other thing, we did talk about rules and regulations. I found this nice sign that, is $60 or $61 that we can customize to match our things. Like the city of Astor has one.
Yeah, I got a picture of that.
No,
You
you
got
don't, I have it. So theirs is like, it says city park hours, all parks shall be open to the public from dusk to dawn. It shall be unlawful for any person to be presented in any park during closing hours, except for law enforcement officers or employees of the city. in the performance of their duties, and then it says the code on it. They have 3 signs. One says except for city approval events, no alcohol beverage in city park. They also have the big sign, the big wooden sign that has all of their rules and regulations. Our rules and regulations right now are a sheet of paper, like this size, that's sitting in that message board over there. I thought your hand was up. No, I thought Sam's hand was up. So I found it, it's $60. We can put it on there. Same thing, closed from dusk to dawn. We talked about the rules and regulations last meeting that we discussed. So we put on there, no motorized vehicles on the trails, mobile access vehicles allowed. Open to pedestrians and bikes, bikes yield to pedestrians, dog owners must have pets on leash and pick up after them. No alcohol or mind-altering substances, no smoking except for the designated areas, and we did put where our previous one said southwest corner of the parking lot. We were putting where posted signage is. No glass containers, no littering, no hunting, no horses, no camping. And then we talked about putting on it winter, enter at your own risk, please respect rentals, have priority. The winter one, enter at your own risk, I think we may just, how does everyone feel about just putting that as a thing, like when you're at the swimming park, when it says lifeguards are off duty, or enter at your own risk, you're willing, so that at least that way we are like covered.
Yeah.
We could put it up there. They have about the same amount of rules as we do, and it'll go green with our nice little message board out there, and we can put them next to the message board, so at least the message board has enough space for like our rentals, calendars. We're not taking up like a big size poster, and it's not going to weather. And it will look nicer in the long run than a piece of paper. So
The one recommendation that the planning commission meeting was that we have a code that they would be able to look up and see what the violation of or whatever. That way, when we say, there's $100 fine because of this code, it's got to be something they can refer to also.
yeah, because this one has code 1983-3.5.
Right.
So they can establish one, because
I
they
think
were
they-
arguing over.
I think I think they established it, but we have not established
Okay.
any of those, so we would have to talk to the lawyer about what code, if we did it, to do the whole $100 fee or whatever.
Right.
What code we would be violating and all of that, which we could have a conversation about it, just how would everybody feel about the sign that disappeared off the thing? While she's looking that up.
Sorry, no, I won't heads with you, but you just spent a lot of money on a two-sided sign that's very big.
Yeah.
And I don't see, Charlie's already got enough stuff to weed whack around, mow around. You already got enough stuff with things to get rope. I can't believe that you can't put one side on one side of that sign and still have ample amount on that side plus the whole other side free. I think it's a good idea to have it, but you already got pretty good sized sign. And I cannot believe that you need that huge sign, two-sided, for events and for other things. That's a lot of square footage. And
I
I'm
have
just trying to
seen-
minimize upkeep and spending more money. And you've got this protected. It's already a good sign, whatever you put in there. I agree, your lettering or however you do it, but you can still put the same thing and all have it on one area. And only one place for a tree branch to fall onto or for somebody to vandalize, I don't know. Just a thought.
It's up to you guys. Like, it is big enough. I know one side was going to be putting, all the thank yous that we got, that we bought, we purchased, the little signs and everything. We were gonna put that on one side. On it, so that was, excuse me, better than the one that is up there now, because that's just a piece of paper as well. The papers for the events, I just use a sheet of paper, but if you're driving up on it, you really can't see it, so we'd have to do a little bit bigger, which is fine. It's up to you. It was an idea, I seen it. We could see how it goes right now, like we can use it in the message board, poster board, and go from there. How does everyone feel? Do we just do that right now, and then if we need it, we'll come back to the sign?
So you're talking about, we have a big sign that goes in it, okay, just to make it clear. And then when you put this other with the rules in it, it's going inside the big sign, okay? So with this, you could always use a heavier type paper, like
Yeah.
construction paper, and like bright orange or something, and then print the rules on it so it would attract attention. And then that way down at the bottom, you put your code or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then it could sit inside that sign, and you wouldn't have to have a separate sign.
I like that idea of using the color in there, because that's gonna bring people's attention to it.
Right. Like you put a bright orange or
Yeah.
something that would draw their attention to it. That would be the way to go.
We can do that, that's fine. It's just that,
Because if
It's
there's
gonna have to
might be
be-
something later on, that if we change one of the rules, or we might add something to it, you can always take that out, put another piece in there that's not gonna cost, a lot. And still be the same concept, The bright orange.
That's not a bad idea either. That way, if you do have different rules that you want to add to it,
Right,
with the metal sign, you'd have to redo the whole sign.
right, exactly. It's
Where
this
there,
way,
just-
it's the same way, and it's not, it wouldn't be expensive, it'd be bright orange, it would draw their attention, and they could read the rules, know what it is, the code would be down here, and it's right in the sign.
but to make it, I have no problem doing that, I'm okay with that. Here's the thing, we would have to make it poster size board thing to make it, because right now, like this sitting over there, you can't tell where it's at in the board.
Okay,
Our board is a lot bigger than that board is. So we would have to do it poster size and have it written on. I can do it, it's fine, I don't have a problem with it. Because like your suggestion of putting doing it as like construction paper, printing it on construction paper, right? That's what you were talking about?
No,
or something even like a
Poster board.
thin cardboard type.
Yeah.
like poster board, yeah.
Yeah,
So poster board, to make it big enough so everyone can see it.
Right,
That's fine, I have no problem with that, that's why I'm asking, we're talking about it. We would have to have fancy handwriting, or nice enough handwriting on it to make sure it stands out. So that's fine, we can do that, if that's what everybody wants. Does everybody want to try that, and then,
I think that would be the way to go, because,
Yeah.
I mean, we could always, if it doesn't work, we could always do the sign, but let's try it
yeah,
that
let's
way
give this a shot and
first.
see what happens.
okay, that's fine, that's why I brought it up, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so, anything else for purchases or businesses that we want to talk about? We do have to finish this detailed thing. Project manager for both the Porta-John and the electrical. Since you talked to the electrical, can you
Yep.
be the project manager
Sure.
for both things?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna put my name next, but I'm gonna put you first.
All right.
We're gonna switch.
You're retired chief.
I am not.
No, that's what I said, you're
I
not.
know.
He is.
I'm not. This is my
He's
third.
older than dirt.
This is my third job, so like,
He's older than dirt anyway.
okay. I missed it.
Go take care of it.
We also have to have a project name for it. Can I just do, who can come up with it? I spelled my name. That's how my days go. Okay, project man, can I just, you wanna do electrical and porta johns? Sound good for a project name for everybody? Okay. Okay, and then the supports, community engagement, property upkeep, or master plan, or increased accessibility. Property upkeep,
Yeah.
right? We can also do community engagement because everyone uses their own things. Okay, project description / justification. Is everyone okay if I just put
Safety.
safety and bathroom usage or whatever? Project description, if I can finish it when I get home. If everyone's okay with adding safety elements to the pavilion and the rental of a porta john for bathroom use, is everyone okay with
That's
that?
fine.
Okay. Because I type slow enough and I don't want to keep us all here. Okay, cost estimate. Is the included in the financial budget request. I know porta john is, but we did not put lights in, I don't think, for this previous budget. I don't think we put in getting lights for it because we did not know that it was going to be an issue.
Are you doing this as two separate or?
Well, I gotta do the detailed
Yeah, you're
report.
doing them as.
No, I did
together?
them separate. I did them all in one. I was gonna save everything. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna confuse
Okay.
somebody and I'm gonna put yes and no, just to see what I can get out of somebody today. Cause I know it's gonna make somebody mad. And I love making people mad. It is my favorite pastime. So our total cost, so it's $220 a month, right? So if we do 12 months for winter, right? Times 12, that is $2,640 plus our equals $3,810. That is our total budget cost. Okay. And then, guess what? I forgot how to do this. Okay, so we have to, no, that's for that. Okay, then it is all done. This is done. I completed it, so I will send it.
It's on my turn.
I will send it to the planning commission chairperson, and then he can send it to all of you. Okay, so moving on to events. We're gonna do this real quick. We sent out a Facebook post last week about asking for volunteers for the advisory committee to events. We had one reach out on Facebook. Did you ever get back with him, or did he ever?
He never got back with me.
Okay. I do have a high school senior that wants to help out. Sarah wants to help out with them, right? anybody on the board want to be part of that advisory committee. It's not mandatory, I just want to ask if anybody wants to be part of it, to help plan events.
I can help.
You want to help, okay.
I was
Anybody?
just to see what kind of response you get, if we can get the public involved, if not, I can definitely
Well,
help.
I'm gonna resend out it again, and I'm going to also ask, at the school to post it on their thing. I just wanna know if anybody on here wants to also help plan events and everything like that. So if Sarah will so nicely go to the email that I sent you the first time. So the first one, I'm gonna click on the first one, I can't remember what one it is. Oh, it's Parkland. So we keep talking about food for park events. There's a cotton candy machine maker that we can buy. It's $82. And it has 3 flavors and everything like that. I thought that would be really cool to do as one of them. That was one of the things I thought about doing. Can you go to the next one, Sarah?
The next email or?
Yeah, the next link that was there. Okay, so this one is the Adult Craft Night, which is happening June 27th. Some of the things I have is wind chimes that they can paint. So if you want to click on one of those pens, Sarah, yeah. These are making your own pens. They come together, assembly, but you can make the little ball chimes on it and edit all of that stuff. Thought that would be a cool thing to have for adults to do. There's different ones. I think, if you want to keep scrolling down, I think that's all of them. It's different pen sets. The cost for the pen sets, the wind chimes, so those things right there are Morse code bracelets. I have one, my mom has one. You can have different sayings. They typed it in Morse code, so you can make your own saying on it. The total for everything, the Morse code, the beads, the foil part on there is like $500, like $530, something like that. There's only like one, I had to do like 2 or something. So it's like $500 for the adult event, which will be 18 and older. The mom event, I don't know if I sent you that link. I don't think I did.
I thought I'd seen Texas Hold'em on
No. Oh, this one, the Glow Party. The Glow Party will be happening in September, which is also an adult one. The different glow things. And if everything goes well, it'll either be totally outside or I can do it in the hall and I can make it really glow. Yeah, I can make it really glow.
Yeah.
That one is in September. I was just looking at stuff. The mom one, I did pottery plants or pots that you can paint. Pots that you can paint. I also did the chicks and hens, the succulent things, the succulents, and bird houses. Yeah, bird houses. That one's like 400 and something. I'm still working on the dad and the kids one. We did talk about the Pinewood Derby to do. I'm still trying to find a racetrack so that can get done because that one's in June. So far, this is what it is. As soon as I can get it all done, I will present it to you and check with everybody on that committee if they are okay with it. Other than that, that's all that I have for events. I'm hoping I can get a new flyer out with the new dates and everything. And I'm also kind of hoping if we have a couple of high schoolers to plan a teen event that is for like 14 and 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds, something that they can do that they don't have to have their siblings come to or they're adult, like they're old enough. I hope I can not be completely supervised. So when that comes up, that's for events. Other than that, that's all I have right now.
Do you have a tentative date for that one for the teens?
Not yet. I'm working on it. It is, if anything, we will do another glow party with them right before the adult one. So like that's in like September. Okay, any additional business? Okay, we do, Bob, thank you for the parking lot bumpers that you put in. They were really nice and great. I love them. I did not see them when I drove up with my car and almost hit them because they were white. But I do appreciate that you put them in.
I don't know if they're the right spot.
They're actually, when I went in there, they're fine because they're right next to the playground where we were originally putting them anyways. So those ones are fine.
We can move them when we do the sign, also
Sign.
got stuff there. That's
Okay.
not an issue.
Okay.
Are they blue yet?
No, they are gray.
There's a couple blue ones.
Those were the previous ones.
Oh.
I know, I painted them.
But they were
Those
painted.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, I
These
painted
ones
them.
are-
Those can be painted also.
Those ones are sitting there in gray, almost the color of snow.
Speed bumps.
Yeah. Be the first time.
I have
What would you
I have painted. Do you want me to come out and paint them? I painted good ones.
do? If you want to paint them in this cold, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, at, well, not cold, I mean, you let it warm up a little bit first.
We
You
can
gotta
paint
have a
them,
certain
at park,
temperature on the paint anyway.
we can paint them at park cleanup day or beautification day.
Like, yeah, your beautification day on May 17th.
No, it is no longer May 17th.
When is it?
It is April
26.
26th, yeah, I'm like, it's in April.
26th.
17th is the backup day.
Oh, that's the backup, okay.
Because we changed it and then we did the mother's one and all of that. Any additional business, anything else
Yeah,
anybody needs?
well, on that day, I could come up with the paint, I come up and paint those bumpers.
Okay.
That way it match the other ones.
Yeah,
It's the same paint, so.
Yep.
I mean,
and we have the signs, the handicap signs that go with the bumpers. Summer's in the building, right? Because you told me they were here, I just never came in there, so.
Yes.
So we'll have to put that one up too.
6.
If there is no additional business, any public comment by you two? Have anything? Bobby, have anything?
Not talking about.
Oh, you talked enough.
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
You don't have to pay me back for the paint, I already have cans of paint, so,
Okay,
because I kind of maintain those ones up there anyway.
okay.
Yeah. You want me to keep maintaining those up there? or
Yeah,
just,
yeah, if you want to.
okay, because I noticed that, some of them are like have chips on them,
Okay, yeah.
because people like hit them or they hit them with gravel or whatever, so. You know, a lot of times, like, that's what I used to do anyway when I was taking care of the park.
Yeah, if you want to.
So,
If you have all the paint and everything, yeah, that's good.
what for?
Okay,
Alright,
If there's
so that
nothing
day,
else-
I'll check the other ones, see what else fix them up.
Todd made a motion
You make a
to
motion
adjourn.
to adjourn.
Okay.
I'll second.
Adjourn at 8:07. All in favor? Aye. We are done. Next meeting is March 5th.
That's a sleep.
Okay, who made the motion?
Oh,
Okay, you made it, who seconded it?
I did.
And,
P&T did.
Yeah, you get all right.
Disease.
My luck would probably be